This initiative is focused on demonstrating how data sharing between stakeholders in third countries could improve the reliability and perceived quality of short sea shipping services connecting EU countries with neighbouring countries. Nowadays, the administrative barriers to import and export freight flows between Europe and neighbouring countries represent an expense in terms of time and money for the transport companies. To improve this situation, the ports of Barcelona and Livorno have analysed customs procedures for trucks using short sea shipping lines with Tangier, taking into account import and export flows. Currently, the customs agents have to submit the documentation in person once the vessel is activated. To save time, the documentation could be uploaded to the cloud and could be automatically submitted once the vessel is activated. Currently, the summary declaration is activated once the vessel arrives in port, forcing customs agents to wait for activation. If the documentation was sent prior to the arrival of the vessel in port, the freight forwarder could start managing the situation beforehand if it is destined for an orange or red channel. After the SAD is submitted, customs automatically assigns a channel. Problems arrive when the red or orange channels are assigned and customs is closed, because the trucks have to wait for it to be reopened. As it is only a documentary check, the documents can be presented to customs while the vessel is in transit. If the documents are correct, the channel will turn to green and the goods are released. As customs and the border inspection post would receive all the documentation while the vessel is sailing, all the inspections could be coordinated. Therefore, once the vessel arrives in port, the truck will know exactly where it has to go for inspection. This solution could be measured in terms of time savings for drivers. The original EUR1 document signed by customs must travel with the vessel, as it is required at the port of destination. If there is no time to sign the EUR1 before the departure of the vessel, the document is sent by express courier. If an electronic EUR1 were developed for use in both countries, this could provide huge benefits in terms of time and cost saving. Once the ramp of the Ro-Ro vessel is in place, the customs officers on the quayside stop the trucks one by one, asking the drivers whether or not they have goods to declare. Then they proceed to the document check and physical inspection. In the case of non-conformity of the goods and/or the need for paperwork, the officers ask the driver to move the truck to a dedicated area. Disruption to the vehicle disembarkation process, high likelihood of an accident, lack of the presence of an on-site freight forwarder for all the passengers carrying goods without a custom bill, lack of road signals and lane markings, ones for cars and for trucks, and ones for goods to declare or nothing to declare. The community goods and non-community goods lanes are only marked by 2 road hurdles, delays for passengers and goods coming from the EU. The Port Authority of Barcelona has developed an application that shows the time saved with the measures proposed for the improvement of import and export procedures, and which could be used by the different stakeholders involved in these processes. The Port Authority of Livorno has developed an application to manage the information related to e-seals, vehicles and voyages. The solution includes customized RFID seals, active seals, that are valid for the Italian Customs Agency. The new process makes use of handheld devices connected to the Tuscan port community system in real time. Milos interacts with the TPCS in order to verify the link between the e-seal and the trailer plate. In case of a match, the Port Authority and control authorities can verify the status of the trailer along the route. Each reading of the e-seal allows the status of the trailer to be known, breached or not breached. In case of breaches, the trailer status is marked as SVAD block and the cargo has to be checked in a specific place.
The development of the prototypes will allow to simplify and speed up the exchange of the information between Europe and neighboring countries. These prototypes will provide significant time and also cost savings for all the stakeholders implicated in this commercial relationship.
The solution proposed by the Road Port Authority has addressed the creation of a corridor from Tangier in Morocco to Livorno, using active RFID seals, which exchange information in the MILOS platform. The main benefit expected from the deployment of these seals lay in the facilitation of customs procedures at border, significantly improving cost and time savings. Moreover, the system ensures the continuous traceability of cargo from Tangier to Livorno to detect any tampering of the seal during the voyage. As a result, we are now able to have a relevant increase in MoS competitiveness at Mediterranean level.
Implementing these prototypes instead of continuing to use current procedures would be a profitable initiative for agents involved, resulting in a net present value (NPV) of over €970,000 over a period of 10 years. The payback period for the investment is less than 1 year. For every euro of 10T co-funding received, €26.7 of net benefits will be generated.